Hello guys, this is Spicy Bill, and this is a part one of the two-part Bandai Gundam Fixed Figuration Zeonography number 3009B. This is the Zagok Char Osnabo version, the Zogok, and the Og. And this figure was released back in 2006, and retail price was anywhere between 50 to 70 US dollars, give or take. As of today, in 2019, this figure is valued at over 120 US dollars. Probably be lucky if you can get one under 150 US dollars. And obviously, these figures made in China. And from what I understand, just from looking at the parts, obviously I have it all completely disassembled. This thing is in the 1/144 scale. Almost a perfect 1/144 scale, like the high-grade Universal Century kits. You can see right here from the leg of the Zagok, the high-grade Universal Century Zagok, you can see that they're very similar in scale. And I wouldn't be surprised that if they share a very similar mold. Actually, no, it's not. You can see that the model kit, the fee is completely different. So, yeah, I mean, they share some design similarities, but it's not really the same mold, but it's in the same scale. So, at least that's that. So, it's in the same scale as the real grade 1/44, the high grade Universal Century. And that's pretty cool. I have this kit on eBay for like quite a while. So, if you guys want to pick one up, head over to my eBay store. Yeah, I think it's priced very nicely, and it's a 2-pack. This guy and the Act guy. So, anyway, without any more shameless self-promotion, let's go ahead and convert the Zagok into the Og. And I have the instruction right here. So basically, all three of this mobile suits share one core block. So what you can do, if you know how to cast resin, you can make a mold of this core block, and just use this to you just need to create like 2 of this. And you can make all 3 suits. Actually, no. You can create a copy of this core block, and you can make the Zagok and the Og. That's it. The Zogok requires you to cannibalize parts of the legs, and maybe some inner frame parts from the Zagok. So, yeah, you can make you can have the Zogok, the Zagok, and you can have the Og. But you cannot have all 3. But anyway, this is pretty cool. Okay, so what you want to do here is you want to take one of the mono eye parts, and you just attach that in here. Now I do have some comments about these ball joints. I think you want to be a little bit careful when you're working with these, because there's a potential that you can snap that ball peg inside in there. So just be very careful when you're, putting it in or taking it out, because it could potentially be a problem. And you don't want to push it all the way in, just like what I just did, because then you won't be able to adjust the mono eye anymore. So you want it to be kind of loose, like so you can adjust the mono eye. These pegs feels pretty solid, but I wouldn't put too much pressure on these, because if you break it, then you are gonna be screwed. Okay, and with that being said, let's go ahead and put this thing, reassemble this. Like I said, these are figures, but I would treat them more like a model kit, because they're kind of old now. They're discontinued, and if you break it, well, you're SOL, man. You're like. And I actually pay a lot of money for this, so I want to be careful with it. Mostly sponsor. Most of that money came from help from Rob from Bad Toy Nations, because he's gonna commission me to do more videos on his channel. And you know what? I think I'm okay with it. This is pretty good, because I'm definitely gonna miss the monthly goal this month. So we're looking at close to $2,000. That's it. So yeah, it's not gonna hit that 2,500 mark this month. So basically what you want to do is you want to put these in here like that. That kind of holds it in place, I think. If I'm not putting it the wrong way. I'm hoping I'm not putting this the wrong way. That's what it says to do. Seems like a little bit difficult to get these parts to go in. And there we go. I think that's right. Okay, so basically, yeah, this is very silly. These are like saw blades. So there we go. So this thing has like freaking saw blades. And two of these parts here are actually for the arm. So let's go ahead and connect this right here. It looks like there's like a gap here, but I don't seem to be able to close that gap. It's not, it doesn't seem like it's affecting the figure whatsoever, so I guess we can kind of ignore it for now. Okay, and then it says go ahead and attach the backpack here. The backpack just slides in like so, like that, and you push it up. Ooh, this is gonna be a little tricky. Oh, okay, not terrible, not terrible. Peg these in like so. This thing looks very cool. Yeah. You know what? It looks better than the Jiagu, I can tell you that. All these parts are very detailed. Yeah. Definitely like this better than the Jiagu. Okay, be very careful with that peg. I'm applying way too much pressure to that. Let's see if I can remedy that by removing the feet so I can get more leverage. No, it doesn't really help because, well, we'll see. Okay. Got that in there. I'm kind of concerned. Oh, and you know what? You actually need the parts from the arm, from the Zagok. So apparently you gotta disassemble this real quick. You need this joint. Alright, wish me luck. Please don't break. Please don't break. I don't know what kind of joint it is. It feels like a ball joint, but it's super stiff. I'm applying a lot of force. Okay, so it's one of these clear joint part. That was scary. There we go. Doing it like that's a lot safer. Okay, and then we just go ahead and attach these right here. Like that. Well, you have some options actually. So let's go ahead and attach this one here. Someone commented that this looks like a lot of pain to do. It is sort of, especially if you're doing this for the first time. It's it's not easy. Okay, so what else can you do with these? Apparently you can remove this tab right here. Wow, that is not easy to do. It requires you to remove that backpack. I almost broke my nail trying to do that. Wow, that would have been terrible. Okay, so you want to move the backpack. You want to kind of remove the backpack, get it off right here. You want to remove this piece right here. It should come up pretty easily. It's like a soft rubbery part. You can just slowly work that off. Damn. I did not expect that. Okay, and then you attach this right here. Then you put the backpack back on. Obviously, get the cables between the launchers. like that, and then tap these back on here like so. That's actually really cool. That's definitely really cool. Hey, what's my cat doing? Okay, and then you have the options to attach these missile launchers, or you can use that big drill. I think let's go for the missile launcher because it looks cool. Fred, hey Fred, stop, stop. My cat is going crazy because apparently they don't like Gundam fixed figuration Zeonography either. So that's pretty cool. This is the AUG. Oh my gosh, I really like that design right here. This looks really cool. You know, originally I thought this thing was just gonna be like a stupid, like, you know, one of those like funny, goofy ass Zeon amphibious mobile suits. But having one in person, yeah, you just have to get it in person to appreciate the look of it. This thing is actually not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. And you know, like the Zeon amphibious mobile suits are my least favorite Zeon suits of all, because, you know, I just think they look super goofy and whatever. Okay, so that's the AUG. For articulation, you can articulate the feet. I mean, there's really not much going on here. We have the waist articulation. That's the ball joint that goes into that ball joint, and you're not going to get anything out of that, unfortunately. You can adjust the motor height, but you have to do it before you assemble the whole thing. Like I said, well, like you guys seen in this, the construction of this form. Obviously, we have a ball joint here. You can rotate that, and the arm can go up and down. So again, it's attached to the ball joint. Okay, this thing is kind of coming apart on me. Should I push this in a little bit better? Obviously, we got the drill here. The drill bit can rotate. That's really nice. Arm can go up and down. We got another drill bit here. You can just interchange these two if you like. Got the extra parts in the back. You can have the missile pod, or you don't need to have the missile pod. But be careful, you do need to remove the backpack before you attach this thing, if you want to attach it. Alright, so next we'll be going from this guy to the Zagok. So that should be easy enough. Let's gonna go ahead and just completely disassemble this thing. Could be that I might have to do a three-part review on this, but I think we can do it. If I can get this thing apart, then I don't have to cut the video or do anything weird like that. Okay, that's kind of a chore. So let's gonna go ahead and just remove as much part as we can, and then I'll get to that part last. Okay, let's go ahead and pick the cables. Let's get this backpack out of the way. Let's get this thing out of the way too. Okay, there we go, there we go. Everything out of the way. Get these off. There we go. Get these parts off. Yeah, get this thing off. There we go. Not bad at all. You have to remove the mono eye, obviously. Oh, that's gonna be a little tricky. It's hard to get like any kind of leverage in here with your fingers. You might need some pliers. Oh, there we go. That's not bad, and I didn't break the peg. Okay, so this part, there we go. There we go. There we go. Strip it down to the core block. Let's go and take the mono eye section of the Zagok and put it up here. I did notice a flaw. So apparently when the workers were cutting the part off the runner, they cut it with the nipper a little bit too close, especially when you have hard plastic parts. This is what happened, and this is very common when you're building model kits. So if you guys build Gunpla, you would know, you will notice immediately why such a thing like that happens. Okay, and then we just attach the this section right here, like that. Front part of the armor, back part of the armor. There we go. How easy is that? See, we don't need to have a 3-part video for this. There we go, and that's a body for the Zagok. And now we just have to reattach the arms. There we go. Wow, that just pops right in there, like that. There we go, that's not bad at all. Okay, and then you can swap out the hands. These things are also articulated, so why the heck do we have 2 sets of these? I don't get it. You can articulate these hands and then you can articulate these hands. So why do they give you 2 versions of it? The heck? I don't get it. Why? And they look exactly the same. It's not like the blades are bigger on this one than the other one. So, the heck? Okay, anyway, that's weird. Pop the hand back in there. And let's go ahead and just leave this one in here like that. I think this is the insignia. Oh, dang it. I did it the wrong way. This is like an OCD thing. I have to have it right. It has to be right. For the glory of Zeon. Okay, so there we go. Right here we have the Char Zagok. You know the reason why I didn't buy the real gray Char the Zagok is because it's not the mass production version. I didn't like the red one. But, oh well, I don't have a choice here. Because there is a mass production version of this figure. It's just, you know, I don't want to spend like days hunting for it on eBay or the internet. And this one's readily available, so I just, you know, whatever, they had it, I just got it. There we go. So, pretty much 1/44 scale. It's really... You can't really argue about it. It's the same height. A lot of the parts are very similar in size. Oh no, this is 1/144 scale, and it's pretty detailed. Although the high-grade universal century Zagok is actually pretty detailed too. You can see, you know, there's quite a bit of detail on this guy. I'm actually kind of surprised. But this thing is super sturdy. Like, oh my god, this guy's got a lot of loose joints because it's a model kit. This thing is solid as a rock. Yeah, like the joints are super solid. And it feels super heavy too. This thing feels like it weighs like 1 pound or 2 pounds. Yeah, this is nice, man. Holy crap. Okay, obviously it doesn't have peg holes for the feet, so you're just gonna have to stand on it, on the stand like that. And this piece right here went from being super stiff to super loose. Well, I guess I just need to push it in a little bit. You don't have anything actually falling off on this guy, so that's good, unlike the gun cannon. You know what, I like this line. I think I'm gonna explore more Gundam fixed figuration, Zeonography, and the just a regular Gundam fixed figuration line. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Stay tuned for part 2. Thanks for watching.